Crack-a-lackin' everybody, and welcome back to Warframe. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of my all-time favorite primary weapons, the Sybaris Prime. It's good for crit, it's good for status, you can build a hybrid, you can take it Eidolon hunting, you can use it to just shred enemies. It can do everything, it's amazing, and I can't wait to show it off to you guys. Let's take a look at the build. Okay guys, I got two builds. I got a crit build and an Eidolon hunting build. I'm using Serration for damage, Hunter munitions, split chamber, vigilante armaments, vital sense, bladed rounds, and point strike. I do have a Riven that gives me a bunch of crit damage and multi-shot. But if you don't have the Riven, you can use heavy caliber, or you can swap some things around and use either infected clip and Stormbringer. This is going to give you a ton of crit chance, a huge crit multiplier, not a lot of status, but your damage is pretty evened out. For the Eidolon build, I'm using Serration and Heavy Caliber for the damage, Vigilante Armaments and Split Chamber for multi-shot, Stormbringer, Hellfire, Thermite rounds, and High Voltage to just bump that radiation damage way up. I'm going to show you off my Hero build before I go into there so you can see that it's not really doing anything. It's just kind of a feel-good build. I am using Natural Talent because I think they should all have Natural Talent. And the two Arcane Consequences, because getting those headshots and getting your parkour moves up is just amazing. It's pretty straightforward build, and anyone can kind of put this together. If you don't have Prime mods, you don't have to use the Prime variants. Okay guys, I'm just going to show it off in the simulacrum real quick, and then we're going to jump into some actual gameplay and show it off. I did have to turn AI off here because I was getting my ass handed to me. I was having a little issues with me constantly sliding into the rockets and being stuck in an endless loop. As you can see, this just puts the slash procs on and you can just leave them to bleed at about half HP. But if not, you just keep firing, and the bladed rounds is going to give you a huge damage boost, and even at level 120, this thing just shreds. This thing works great against all factions, not so much the Corpus, but even against these ancient healers. It's just great. Landing those headshots, and only takes about 2 shots to finish these guys off. You probably could just leave the slash procs on, and it would just finish it off in one. Anyways, here's some gameplay with my Hero. This weapon was, when I saw it, this weapon's gorgeous, just to start. But when I saw it, I was like, yeah, this is what I want. I want that old-fashioned lever action rifle. It's burst fire, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but the 2 shots fire so quickly and so tight together that you're not really going to notice it. This does mean that at default you do only get 10 shots in the magazine. And the reload can be pretty slow, so if you could get a Riven, or even if you just want to run fast hands to up that reload speed, it can be really, really good. It's kind of why I run it with Hero. His 2 gives me that reload buff and fire rate buff that is just, it complements this weapon so well. It works really well when Eidolon hunting. It works really well when you're just trying to survive on Mott. It works against every faction. The slash procs can eat through the armor and you don't really have to worry about it. That's why I'm not running corrosive. And I just love using this weapon. I love the way it feels, I love the way it handles, and I think everyone should give this weapon a shot. Thanks guys for stopping by the channel. I hope you enjoyed the build. Be sure to try your own stuff. Be sure to like and subscribe. And before I go, I want to give a quick shout out to my boy Mud Pies. Thanks for always commenting on my videos, liking, and being one of my first subscribers and sticking with me, man. I love you. Hope you guys have a good night. Ciao for now.